Welcome to the RAMcast, where we talk about all things related to Sioux Valley. This is your host, Brian Kirby, and with me is my co-host, Jimmy Sickler.
Yes, thank you for having me, Mr. Kirby.
Absolutely enjoying it every time, Mr. Sickler. All right, so we are excited to bring you this little gem for a second year, and yes, this is our fourth episode so far this year, but we got some news on that, and so I hope you continue to enjoy it. Without further ado, let's get it rolling. All right, Mr. Sickler. So this is only episode 4, and we are over halfway done with the year. So
Yeah.
we've been a little behind this year, but we have been working in the background for sure.
Exactly.
So,
Yep.
and
We've been busy.
we have, and not just doing other things, but we're going to talk about it at the end though. So we're going to hold everybody in suspense till the end.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. So without that, we do have a lot of updates to do. So we'll get rolling here with our general education thing. So of course, quarter 2, semester 1 ended last month, and we're into our third week now of semester 2, almost done with the first month. Some cool things that went on. We did a little testing back in December for our middle school students, and there is a lot to celebrate. Our math and English is improving. The kids' scores and what they're learning is showing that they are actually improving, for the most part, better than grade level for those that are a little behind. So there are lots of good things to be going on, lots of good things to be excited about. That only transpired to all of their classes. So lots of good stuff there. We had our play also in our music concert in December. Both those were huge successes.
Yes.
We are planning again for the spring. So we're looking at the end of April. We'll get more information out as that comes up. So that'll be kind of cool. But otherwise, that's kind of all the main stuff we got here for that we can remember for the classroom stuff. So let's get back to athletics and activities. Mr. Sickler.
All right. That's my favorite stuff, but I am excited about our math and English scores being up as well. But what's happening right now, or what has happened since our last episode, is high school volleyball ended their season qualifying for the state championship game and had a great showing there. So congrats to all those volleyball players and coaches. What a great season they had.
And they went in like ranked low too, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so they outperformed their ranking, which was awesome. Girls stepped it up.
They did. And an interesting note, the two teams in the championship game were from the same conference, both of them from our conference. So we had a very strong conference this year.
And I'll make the note that that's for 2 years in a row, by the way.
Oh, yeah, good call.
So
all right, and then high school wrestling ended their season. We had 2 wrestlers qualify for state. That's Sawyer Love and Tassi Tala. So congratulations to those 2 guys and all the wrestlers for their season, and to the coaches as well.
Yes, they did good. I'm super happy and proud of those guys.
Middle school basketball, we had a ton of participation. So we had on the girls' side 30 plus players participating, and on the boys' side just under that number. So a lot of great participation and a lot of good hopefully skill building this season. So that was a good middle school basketball season. Now we're into high school basketball, my favorite season, and it's off to a good start. This week or next weekend, the teams are headed to the conference clash in Anchorage, and then following that, the NIT, and then Valentine's Day weekend, we host the 15th annual Crowley Classic. So we hope to see everybody coming out for that one, as they usually do. So we expect good crowds and a lot of fun that weekend.
Yeah, it's awesome. And a couple big conference wins this last week. So that's good.
Yes.
Good.
our boys had a big win against one of our conference rivals, the Ninilchik Wolverines. It was a very strong opponent. High school cheer is crushing it, and they are now cheering at all home games, so it's fun to have them keeping the crowds hyped and cheering on our basketball teams. Middle school volleyball has their first home games on Saturday, and we also have lots of participation in that.
Yeah, I hear they're like some of the most he's ever had in there. So that's a lot.
Hard to fit them in the gym. And then Battle of the Books is cruising along with Miss Jennifer Phillips leading the way there. We also have Hot Rod Club. This is a new club that Mr. Lanning started, our shop teacher, and lots of good participation there as well. Also, Chess Club is starting up with Nurse Romy and Miss Reppel leading that group. And finally, Music Club is going on with Mr. Lusty. So I think that's everything.
Yeah, I think so. Lots of stuff going on. Lots of things going on. Nordic ski. We've missed Nordic skiing.
Oh my gosh.
Gotta get Nordic ski in there.
Yes, thank you. With Coach Aubrey Smith and Coach John Corda. Yes.
Yeah, and they have
lots of participation there.
And they have a home thing coming up here in like a week or something like that.
Yes, with Nana. So that's a pretty cool thing that's happening with Nordic ski. Good job. Yes. Anything else?
Not that I can think of. I think that covers all of our after school activities, I believe. So
all right.
The other, so we don't really have much else to talk about. So we're going to jump into what has been keeping us busy. So what's been keeping us busy these last few days is not only our jobs, but we pretty much knocked that out of the park anyhow.
Agreed.
But we have been, last year we tried something new with seniors, and it was a senior spotlight where we talked to all the seniors, which, by the way, that's coming back again for this year. I think it was a success. A lot of people liked it, so we're going to do it again. But we did teacher spotlights and staff spotlights this year. We just got done recording those. So look for those to drop. I have not exactly figured out the timing of it, but they will all go between now and spring break. So
yeah, I'm looking forward to listening to all of those. That was a lot of fun interviewing all of our staff here.
Yes.
So that was cool, and that was what we were doing with our podcast time, at least leading up till now.
Yep. So all good. So look for those to drop. They should be good. They were definitely fun to make and entertaining, and you learned a bit about it. So
I did.
Yeah. So that's really all I got left for this one. You got anything else to add, Jimmy?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. Parent-teacher conferences will be coming up February 17th. That's the last thing I got. So otherwise, I think we're just going to conclude our episode. And thank you for listening. Again, Principal Brian Kirby here at Sioux Valley, and my co-host, as always, and thankful he's there to keep me in line, Jimmy Sickler. Thank you.
Yes, thank you again for having me. It's always a pleasure.
All right, and I hope you enjoyed this podcast as another way to connect with our Sioux Valley community. Hope to see you at the next school event or around the community.